Speaking of which, you played the game, you've seen the movie, now experience it live on stage.
It's Clue live on stage, presented at the Bartell Theater by the Mercury Players Theater and Outcast Theater.
Our Michael Bruno goes backstage to check out Clue live on stage.
We have to figure out who killed him, where, and with what.
Wadsworth the butler is kind of your stereotypical butler.
Who picked up the lead pipe and brutally murdered Mr. Body, leaving him dead and bloodied in the bathroom?
A little straight-laced, very by-the-book, very stiff posture and that type of thing.
She's kind of wacky, a little bit sinister in her own way. She's got a little bit of a kind of lazy, maybe drunk kind of thing going on.
Who did it? Who?
Rule it, Butler.
Mr. Green is a fidgety, nervous character. He is often the butt of the physical joke.
You? The lead pipe belonged to you.
Yes, well, I dropped it while running to the kitchen.
He gets thrown around a bit. He finds himself on the floor more often than he'd like.
People don't just drop murder weapons.
Well, I didn't know it was a murder weapon when I dropped it.
So anyone could have picked it up.
So we have a bunch of talent in this cast, and everyone is playing to their fullest character.
Seems like it was probably the lead pipe.
10 points, Professor Plum. What kind of game are you playing, Wadsworth? This isn't a game.
And there's not, like, we just meshed so much as a group and got to, spin off of each other and, make things funny and fun, and we still laugh at each other every night.
Let's move the corpses to the couch so they look less dead.
And did you grow the stash particularly for this role, and will you keep it after it's over?
It's a good question. It's on everyone's mind, I know. I had a beard before this. I've had a beard for years, so this was the first time I've ever shaved down the beard just to a mustache. I have mixed feelings about it.
Careful, don't get any guts on the ground.
Solid battlefield technique, Professor Plum. Never leave a man behind.
And most of our audiences in Madison know you from musical theater. So I asked you earlier, so what's it like to come back and actually be in a non-musical and be in a comedy?
As much as I love musicals, they're a little more stressful because you really have to worry about your voice, drink nothing but water, that type of thing. So it's a little more relaxing to be in a straight play. And this is the perfect play to come back to after everything we've been through because it's just flat out fun.
They just look asleep.
Forget about the bodies. We need to do something about this room full of murder weapons and the homicidal maniac on the loose.
We'll put the weapons in the bag.
What good would that do?
Then we'll zip up the bag.
Of course, I did not do it.
I refuse to answer on the grounds that that may incriminate me.
Our play has a definitive ending. There is an ending to the show of who did it, with what, and where.
Most murderers know how zippers work, Wadsworth.
I know. Then we'll put the bag in the safe.
Terrific. Where's the safe?
In the hole.
Did you do it?
Oh, really? For that? To find out that answer, you need to come to the show.
Bruno joins us now live from the library with a candlestick.
Have you found a clue yet?
I see you.
This show looks like a lot of fun.
A former Miss Scarlet's in the house as well.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
A former Miss Scarlet is in the house.
Oh, okay. Well, look at this.
Yes.
There you are.
Circa 2016.
What's the story behind this?
Oh, it was a school fundraiser, and it was a trivia plus a costume contest, and the whole table went as Clue. And we won.
You should have. It's perfect.
Yeah. We worked really hard for that.
All right. Back to the show. This looks like a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. They rewrote the original script. It kind of follows the movie. And there was a different form of this stage play a couple of years ago, and they really kind of freshened it up a little bit. So it's a wonderful comedy to invite people back into the Bartell. It's the first show they've had since the pandemic closed it down.
And it's Clue. Like, who didn't like Clue growing up?
It's a great game.
it's a really fun game. And it's a great movie, too.
It really is. All right, it's Clue live on stage, exclamation points all around, the Bartell Theater, September 17th through October 9th. Go to bartelltheater.org. Now, you have to be vaccinated, and you have to wear a mask during the performance.
You have to prove your COVID vaccination.
That's right, but the players don't have to be masked because of the mask mandate.
That's right.
They don't have to wear it. All right.
All right, here we go. Let's rev this up. I've had a long week. You ready?
3, 2, 1, it's
Friday! Hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Hi.
Hi, Austin.
Hello. Good to see you all.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye. Well,